Hey Shakers, and welcome to Worth Your Salt, the podcast that shakes up your marketing game in the health and wellness industry. Worth Your Salt is brought to you by Salt Marketing. Salt Marketing helps health and wellness practitioners build trust and authority to attract a steady stream of inbound wellness seekers. For more information, you can visit us online at saltmarketing.co. I'm Jennifer Orechwa, and today we are digging into something that every successful med spa owner wishes they'd had from the very start: systems. And I don't mean the clunky kind that make you want to hide under your treatment table. I'm talking about 5 elegant, efficient, and actually fun systems that help you grow on purpose without burning out, chasing trends, or wondering why marketing never seems to work. These 5 systems are the heartbeat of every thriving, booked out, and sustainable med spa. And if your growth has felt chaotic or unpredictable, you're not alone. But I promise by the end of this episode, you're going to feel a sense of clarity and control, and maybe even a little excited to get your systems dialed in. So let's jump right into the first of the 5 systems, which we call the attraction system. This is your front door. It's the smile before the first hello. It's the moment someone sees your med spa online and thinks, oh, this is for me. Here's the truth. You can't attract everyone. And honestly, you shouldn't want to. Think of your marketing like a magnet. If you're trying to pull in every type of metal, aluminum, brass, copper, you either attract nothing or you've got the wrong thing. But then when your magnet is dialed into your perfect match, boom, you've got connection. So ask yourself, who do I love working with? Who gets the best results in my care? Why are they frustrated right now? And what are they hoping to feel like after they work with me? Are they tired moms looking for energy and glow? Are they high-achieving executives who want to feel as confident in the mirror as they do in the boardroom? Are they brides-to-be prepping for the big day? Once you understand who you're talking to, you can map out that journey from I don't like what I see in the mirror to I feel amazing in my skin. Then position everything, your content, your offers, even your intake form, to walk them along that journey step by step. So the second part of your attraction system is where you want to clarify that message. If your website or your Instagram bio says, we offer personalized treatments to help you look and feel your best, well, I hate to say it, but so does everyone else. What makes you different? That's the million-dollar question. So here's a simple exercise. Imagine your dream client is sitting at brunch with a friend and they say, I just booked with this amazing med spa. Now ask yourself, what do you want them to say next? Because that's your message, not what you do, but what you make possible. Do you help women over 40 reclaim their radiance without the pressure to be 25 again? Do you focus on natural enhancements that amplify confidence, not change who someone is? Do you combine cutting-edge technology with a calming spa-like environment because you believe wellness starts with peace? Your message should make your dream clients feel seen and say, where has this been all my life? At Salt, we lean into story brand to create powerful messaging, and we have a wealth of resources on that topic. In fact, way back in episode 21 of Worth Your Salt, I dove deep into the story brand framework. If you haven't heard that episode, I highly recommend it. So the next part of your attraction system is where we shift from posting just a post to intentional visibility. Think of your attraction system like a garden. You can toss seeds out every day and hope something grows, or you can plant with purpose, water what matters, and watch your efforts compound. Now you've got interest. The magnet's working. People are finding you. But here's where the leak happens for most med spas. They're not capturing that lead. Someone visits your website but doesn't book. What happens next? Someone stops by your Instagram and says, wow, I've been looking for something like this, but then doesn't DM you. So what then? You need a system that catches those in-between moments. A great way to do that is to offer something of value, like a quiz or a PDF, and then follow up with an automated but nurturing email sequence that builds trust over time. Think of it like dating. You don't want to propose on the first date because that can be creepy for somebody who's not ready. Sometimes it's just a not yet, and a little nudge can change everything. So that's system 1, attraction. When you've got that dialed in, you don't just get more leads, you get the right leads, the ones who are excited to work with you and trust your process and stick around for more. Now I want to move on to the second system you need in your practice, which is conversion. This is where we turn those hand raisers into someone who confidently says yes to you. So if you're just joining us or you're multitasking and you're folding towels, checking inventory, sipping that lukewarm coffee, I see you. Come back to me. Let's get into system 2. We walked through system 1, attract and convert, where we talked about how to get the right people in front of you, the ones who are already searching for the transformation that you offer and you deliver. But leads aren't clients yet. So client conversion is the system that helps you turn curiosity into commitment. It's where someone who's been orbiting your business, liking your posts, maybe watching your stories in silence, finally raises their hand and says, okay, let's do this. Hey, real quick, if these 5 systems are lighting you up and you're thinking, okay, yes, I need to get this dialed in, but where do I even start? I've got you. I want to let you know about the Salted Edge, our step-by-step course and membership designed specifically for wellness practitioners just like you. It's your shortcut to implementing every single one of these 5 systems without the overwhelm, without reinventing the wheel, and without Googling, how do I market my med spa at 10 p.m. again. You'll get access to the full Salted Edge course. You get swipe files, templates, and automations that you can just plug and play, live coaching and support inside our community, and resources that save so much time and energy you'll wonder why you ever tried to grow your practice without them. And the best part is that you can try your first 30 days for just $1. That's right, $1. Then it's just $97 a month to keep your access to everything. This is your next right step if you're serious about growth, clarity, and finally having a marketing system that actually works. So head over to saltmarketing.co/edge and grab your seat inside the Salted Edge. Our founders' pricing won't last forever. Head to saltmarketing.co/edge and I'll see you inside. Okay, so now let's walk through the 5 pieces of your conversion system. Step 1 of the conversion system is to deliver your message so prospects take action. This is where your message goes from nice to know to need to book. You've done the work of clarifying who you help and how. Now you need to say it in a way that moves people, not just informs them, but inspires them to act. So here's the trick. Imagine that you're writing a caption, a website headline, even a voicemail follow-up, and say, would this make my ideal client feel something? Because facts tell, but feelings sell. Instead of we offer microneedling for collagen production, try glow season is here. Let's bring your skin back to life, one collagen boosting session at a time. Instead of just saying book a consultation, try take the first step toward feeling radiant again. Simple language, clear CTA, and real emotion. All right, so step 2 of conversion is to personalize and connect. Here's your unfair advantage in this space. You're not a faceless brand. You're a human helping humans, and that's powerful. So when someone reaches out via DM, form, or referral, don't default to robotic replies, even if they're automated. Personalize, use their name, reference what they told you, mirror their goals back to them. A message that says, hey, Sarah, I saw your quiz results. You're dealing with dry, tired skin and want to look more refreshed before your wedding. You're in the right place. We help brides feel camera ready and confident, and I'd love to show you how. That's not just a reply. It's a relationship starter, and relationships convert. All right, so step 3 of your conversion system is to create original content. Don't panic. I don't mean writing blog posts every day or dancing on TikTok unless you get into that sort of thing. But your ideal client needs to see your perspective. They need to know how you do things. So that could mean recording a quick video about how you combine dermaplaning with a hydrofacial. Start with a before and after of a client story. You can do it in your own words or even an article that answers the question that you've heard 3 times this week. It isn't about being everywhere. It's about being real in the places that matter. You're not just offering a service, you're offering peace of mind. That's what your content should reflect. So then step 4 of your conversion system is to build trust with social proof. Here's a golden truth in the wellness world. People believe people. You can have the best website, the most advanced treatment, and the most beautiful spa, and someone will still say, do you have any reviews? So use what you've got. With permission, you can screenshot DMs from happy clients. You can ask for a quick video testimonial while someone's glowing and grateful, or even share before and after photos with context. What was their goal? What was the process like? And don't forget that the proof can come from you, too. Show behind-the-scenes moments. Share what you're learning and demonstrate that you care deeply about your clients' results. Because trust isn't built in one post, but it is built daily. The last step in your conversion system is step 5. Welcome new prospects. This is a step so many med spas skip, and it's such a missed opportunity. When someone downloads your free guide, takes your quiz, or books a consult, you need to greet them like the VIP that they are. Because the journey to becoming a client doesn't start at the appointment. It starts the second they show interest. Here's how to welcome people in the best way possible. First, set up an automated email that says, we're so glad you're here, and walks them through what to expect next. Add a human touch, a follow-up text or a quick call, and maybe a what to expect PDF or a video so that they feel prepared and excited. Let them know they made the right choice by raising their hand. So to recap, your client conversion system is what helps you take someone from curious to committed. You're guiding them, not pushing them. You're showing them that you understand what they want and that you're the best person to help them get it. With clear messaging, authentic connection, original content, social proof, and a warm welcome, you're not just converting leads, you're building relationships that last. And coming up next, we're diving into System 3, creating raving fans. Because once someone becomes a client, their journey is only just beginning. Stick with me because we're building something amazing here. We're right in the middle of unpacking the 5 systems every med spa needs to grow and thrive. And if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of the curve. So far, we've covered how to attract and convert the right clients and how to convert leads into paying clients through smart messaging and meaningful connection. But here's a little secret most marketing gurus don't talk about. The real magic in your med spa doesn't happen at the front end of your business. It happens after someone becomes a client. This is where your practice shifts from one and done treatment to a trusted, beloved brand that people rave about. This is where we're creating raving fans. System number 3. And step 1 is to make your practice instantly recognizable. So what does that mean? Let's talk about brand, not logos or fonts or whether you should go with blush or sage green. I'm talking about the feeling people get when they interact with your business. When someone walks through your door or scrolls past your reel, they should know this is you. It's the tone of voice in your captions, the vibe in your treatment rooms. It's the way that your team greets people with warmth and confidence. This is what makes you memorable. So ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? What kind of energy do I want my brand to give off? Is that consistent across my Instagram, my website, my in-person experience? Because consistency builds trust, and trust builds fans. Step 2 of creating raving fans is to build your list and community. Here's a truth bomb. You don't own your social media following, but you do own your email list. And your list is where your community lives. Whether it's a weekly skin tip from the treatment room, a glow guide, or a special VIP list that gets first dibs on new treatments, your email list is the direct line to the people who already know and love you. And don't forget, community can also mean a Facebook group of your biggest fans, a quarterly client appreciation event in person, or even a text-based campaign that makes people feel seen. Your clients want to feel like they're part of something special, so build it for them. So step 3 of creating your raving fan system is lifetime value and retention. Let's talk numbers, but in a fun way, I promise. Getting new clients is great, but keeping existing clients coming back again and again, that is where the real revenue lives. We're talking about increasing lifetime value. Because one loyal client who books facials every 4 weeks, adds a peel every quarter, refers their sister-in-law, and comes back after baby number 2, that client is worth thousands more than someone who just books once and vanishes. So give them a reason to stay. Offer packages or memberships, build in post-treatment follow-ups, and give them a plan so they always know the next step. When they know what to expect and they trust you to guide them, they'll keep coming back. Which leads us to step 4 of your raving fan system, where we fuel growth with client satisfaction. Here's where we lean into something so simple but so overlooked. Ask how you're doing. Satisfaction surveys, check-ins, a quick text after service asking, how are you loving your results? And when they say something amazing, capture it, share it, use it as fuel. And when they say something less than amazing, use it to improve. Don't take it personally, take it seriously, because that's how you build loyalty. Client satisfaction isn't about being perfect. It's about being responsive and real and committed to their results. So step 5 of creating raving fans is to build a predictable referral system, because a happy client who raves about you, that's your best marketing. But don't leave it to chance. Create a system for it. Make referrals part of your post-treatment flow. Offer a thank you gift or a credit. Make it easy for people to refer. QR codes, links, send this to a friend emails. But don't be afraid to ask. Something as simple as, do you have a friend who would love this? I'd love to treat them the same way I've treated you. That's how you turn one happy client into 3 more. So there you have it. That's system number 3, create raving fans. This is where your business becomes magnetic, where your marketing becomes easier because your clients are doing it for you, and where your practice grows, not just from new leads, but from happy, loyal, connected clients who stay, spend more, and bring others with them. Now let's talk about system number 4. We're talking about saving your most precious resource, time. This is the system that helps you automate, streamline, and stop reinventing the wheel every day. Let's get really excited about this, because the 4th of our 5 systems is where we stop spinning plates, chasing inboxes, and waking up at 2 a.m. thinking, did I ever follow up with that consult request? Welcome to system number 4, conquer internal chaos. This system is all about creating time-saving marketing systems and automations that help you run your med spa like the smooth, beautiful, high-performance machine it was always meant to be. Because I know this about you. You love what you do. You love having people feel better, glow brighter, and live more confidently. But you probably didn't start your practice because you wanted to manually send out appointment reminders, dig through your DMs for that lead for last week, or forget to follow up with someone who ghosted your intake call. This is the system that fixes all of that. Let's walk through how automation frees you up to do more of what you love without dropping any balls. So step 1 of your automation system is to automate your marketing. This is the front end of your automation engine, where we start saving time before someone ever books. You can set up automations to send a welcome email after someone downloads your lead magnet, respond instantly to your contact form or your intake quiz, deliver your newsletter consistently without copying and pasting in the middle of your lunch break. You can re-engage cold leads with We Miss You campaigns. Instead of thinking I'll email them later, your automation says, I've already got it handled. Marketing automation keeps the conversation going, even when you're in the middle of a treatment or sipping your first glass of water at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the best part is you write it once and it works for you every single day. So step 2 of your automation system is to automate your sales. This is a game changer. Imagine this. Someone fills out your form, requests info, or raises their hand to say they're interested. They immediately get a warm, branded email that introduces your practice. They're invited to book that consultation online. Then they get a reminder text, a nurturing email, and if they don't choose to book, they get a follow-up sequence specific to their interests. You didn't have to lift a finger. That's what sales automation looks like. Automation makes your sales system consistent, responsive, and scalable. It's like having a personal assistant who never sleeps and always says the right thing. Step 3 of conquering the chaos with automation is to automate your service. Once a client says yes, your automation system doesn't stop working. This is where we enhance the client experience without adding to your workload. You can send a satisfaction survey 24 hours after their appointment. You can trigger a follow-up email with aftercare tips. You can invite them to leave a review on Google. You can request a referral when they're at the peak of their happiness. And all of this builds trust, retention, and social proof, and you don't have to remember a thing. It feels personal to your clients, but it's all happening behind the scenes automatically. So step 4 of this system is to automate your operations. Now, this is for the real glow up in your business, your back end. Let's talk systems that keep your med spa running without you needing to chase people down. Think about automated hiring pipelines that qualify applicants and request interview videos, auto-generated invoices and recurring billing, automated birthday or anniversary greetings or rebooking reminders, even supply reorder notifications and vendor follow-ups. Operations automation helps you step out of the weeds and into the role of the CEO. You're no longer trying to do all the things for all the people all the time. You're building a machine that runs with or without you in the room. This is where you conquer internal chaos. It's what makes the difference between a business that consumes your time and one that creates freedom. Because here's the truth. When you automate the right things, you don't just save time, you save energy. And in this industry, your energy is everything. This way, you get to show up fully for your clients, you get to focus on growth, not administrative tasks, and you get to enjoy your business again. So take a breath, because automation isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things once and letting your systems handle the rest. All right, we've made it, my friend. Our final system is system 5, where we measure success and scale with confidence. Because now that you've built the machine, it's time to make sure it's working. This is the final system in our 5-part framework for med spa growth. And I've got to say, this is the one that is the most empowering piece of all, because there's nothing more motivating, nothing more confidence building than knowing your numbers, seeing your progress, and being able to say with full conviction, it's working. So welcome to system number 5, measure success and scale with confidence. This is where you stop guessing, stop wondering, stop crossing your fingers and hoping that this month promo, post, or strategy brings in results. This is where your business becomes predictable. And yes, it absolutely can be. Let's walk through the 4 pieces of this system so you can track what matters, learn what works, and scale like the CEO you're becoming. If you run a data-driven business, measuring success becomes second nature. So step 1 of this final system is to identify key metrics. First things first, if you don't know what you're measuring, you're just collecting noise. So we keep it simple. You need to track leads, how many people are showing interest, conversions, how many of those leads become clients, revenue, total sales and what's coming from which services, retention, how often clients come back, and referrals, who's spreading the word. That's it. You don't need 47 dashboards, just a few key numbers that tell the story of your growth. Think of it like checking your vital signs. These numbers are your business's pulse. So the next step in this system is to understand what those numbers mean. This is the part where numbers turn into insight. If leads are high but conversions are low, maybe your messaging needs tightening. If new clients are coming in but retention is weak, maybe your post-care or follow-up systems need some love. If your most profitable treatment is booked out but you're pushing packages no one's buying, maybe it's time to shift focus. Numbers don't lie, they just need interpretation. And when you know what they mean, you can make smart, data-informed decisions that move your practice forward with confidence. So in step 3 of this system, we scale strategically. We want to talk about this word scale. Scaling doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing more of what's working, building the systems to support that growth without breaking your business or your sanity. You want to open a second location, add a new treatment line, launch a membership? Cool. But first, let your data guide you. Automate before you expand. Hire where the bottlenecks are. Double down on what's profitable and repeatable. That's how we scale smart, not just big. Finally, in step 4, we build for long-term success. Let's zoom out a little bit. You didn't build your med spa for short-term wins or viral moments. You built it because you're in this for the long haul, because you want to change lives and enjoy your own life while doing it. So think long-term and ask yourself these questions. Is your business set up to support you, not just your clients? Are your systems sustainable? Are you building something that can grow with you, not burn you out? When you measure what matters, you scale intentionally. When you invest in systems, you're not just growing your business, you're building a legacy. Let's do a quick recap of the 5 systems we've covered today so you can see how beautifully they all work together. The first system is attract. You've clarified your message and started drawing in the right people with your marketing. The second system is client conversion. You've guided those leads into becoming clients with trust, connection, and clear next steps. System 3 is to create raving fans. You've transformed new clients into loyal advocates who stay longer, spend more, and send their friends. System number 4 is to conquer internal chaos with automation. You've saved your most precious resource, your time, with smart automation and operations. The final system is to measure success and scale with confidence. You track the right numbers, make better decisions, and start building a future that's not just profitable, but sustainable. So now the question is, which system do you need to install first? Because you don't have to do it all overnight, but you do need a system if you want sustainable growth. And the beautiful thing is these systems work together. Once you have them in place, your business becomes easier to run, more fun to lead, and way more impactful. You get to spend your time doing what you love, you get to grow your revenue without growing your stress, and you get to serve more people because the back end of your business is finally supporting the front. So whether you're just getting started or scaling to 7 figures, you're not alone. You've got a framework now. You've got a path. Thank you for joining me today, Salt Nation. If you have a great success story, I know we'd all love to hear it. So visit us online to tell us why you're worth your salt at saltmarketing.co/worthyoursalt. Of course, while you're there, be sure to subscribe to Worth Your Salt so you never miss an episode. Finally, leave us a review or give the show a handful of stars wherever you get your content. That's all for this episode of Worth Your Salt. Don't forget to join me again next time. In the meantime, remember that these systems don't just bring in new clients. They build trust, they foster loyalty, and they turn your happiest clients into your biggest advocates. Now is the time to take action. Start implementing these systems in your practice today and watch how they transform your business from a chaotic hustle to a streamlined, thriving wellness community. You've got this. Let's get out there and shake things up.